Hi, welcome back into the Happy Place Garden. I'm Melinda, and today I've got a few chores I want to do in my garden, and I thought I would bring you guys along and kind of show you what I'm going to be doing today. I've just got a few hours, and then I've got some work things I've got to do, so I thought I would kind of maximize my time and see what I could get done. So I will show you what my plans are. So we're heading over our little construction zone here on project. This bridge at some point will be changed. And sneak peek, we will be working this summer on this walkway. We just got some new stone. Super excited about that. But this area is still, like I said, kind of under construction. We want to paint this. That's one of the the PVC pipe that has our plumbing for the pond through there that we need to change out and get a new pump. But this area, the tulips are done. And this dirt that I got last year for this, there's a lot of weeds in here. It had a lot of compost, and so I was hoping it would not be so weedy, but got a ton of weeds. So I'm going to weed it and put some bark down. And I do need some more plants in here, but since this is still a construction zone, I'm not going to plant too heavily yet. So I got that to work on, and this is still construction. Lots of construction. Oh, I show you this though. My husband has been working, digging a little bit here. We have water that will come out from there, and I'm not sure what his plans are yet, but gonna irrigate this somehow. He kind of keeps me in suspense with his projects and what he's planning, but hopefully that will happen soon. He just does it when he's not working. And this is the new perennial bed that I planted up a month or two ago. Well, probably 2 months ago now. It also is having some weed issues, and it's getting dried out. We just came off of having about a week and a half of really unseasonably hot weather. It was in the 90s, super hot. So I was out here watering as much as I could, but I noticed that this bed got really dry, and there's a lot of weeds in it too. So I'm going to lightly weed it and then put some mulch on it, put some bark, which Lowe's actually this week is having, actually until the May 31st, is having their Scott's Naturescape mulch for $2 a bag. So I went and picked up about 25 bags of it. And usually if I've got extra, or I try to buy extra when it's on sale like that, and I store it in the old chicken coop and keep it dry. And then that way I can use it in the fall when you can't always get a hold of mulch. And I like, I'm frugal. I like to have it on a good sale too. So here's the garden bed. And you can see some weeds coming up throughout, and you can see kind of how dry the soil is looking. We also had a mole, which you can see here. It entered through there, came up through here. So I'll probably stomp that down a little bit. I threw some foxglove seed back here on one of the sides. I don't remember which side though. I don't know if it was this side or the other side. And so I don't know if those little plants are coming up yet. Mostly those look like weeds. These are some poppy seeds that I threw down, and they've come up heavily. So I might want to thin those out. And I'm not seeing any signs of foxglove plants coming up here, but I've got some hollyhock over here that are doing nicely. And this guy, the boxwood ball that I transplanted, it is not looking very good. There's no new growth on it. It's turning brown. I don't know if it didn't get enough water, or if it was part of that issue that I had last year. So I'm just hoping for the best with that one. Maybe it will pull through and I can prune it back. This one is doing great. Planted it up same time, same watering, but lots of new growth on it. And my crab apple, my new Prairie Fire crab apple, however, in that hot heat, all the leaves and the flowers crisped up. So I got a few leaves left. I hope it will be enough that it can make enough photosynthesis for some energy for its roots, but I need to mulch this bed too. I still have more I want to put in here. I just haven't decided yet what I want to do. And I got that empty spot too. Lots of possibilities left. The bees love the salvia. So cute, little bumble. This, however, is not so cute. The deer came in and ate the tops off my lady's mantle. Here's another fun thing to show you. This was a weed in the corner of this planting bed, or the planting box, and I knew based on the leaves that it was a poppy, and we're already getting some little flowers that are going to come up, so we'll see what color it is. I left it just because it was fun. Quick stroll behind the chicken coop. MacGregor's garden. I've been really busy the last couple weeks, so everything's looking a little shaggy. And this is super weedy. This was from my compost. We'll have to get in here and do that. And we've had some rodent activity, either bunnies or voles or mice or something coming through here. Need to get out here and do a little work. The bunnies, I think, ate a lot of the radishes. I had a lot more that came up, and we're down to just a couple. So anyway, the peas are looking good though. It's where I store the bags of mulch or compost or whatever I have, since we don't have chickens currently. Hopefully you can see that. These are the bags from last year. And I got sidetracked because I love this area behind the coop. The azaleas and the creeping thyme in bloom. Still got my boxwood issue. Clip that out. But they're looking okay compared to where they were last year. Such a pretty area. I like it. And this spot right here. Give me some ideas. What do you think I should put there? I was thinking of a coral berry. It's kind of what I was thinking, but other ideas. And then my grandma's lilac just finished blooming, so I got to trim that back. I'm going to cut down these tulips, even though they're still got some green in it. I don't want them to put all the energy into, I'm assuming these are seed heads. Don't want that. These are pretty much brown. I'm going to go ahead and trim these off. That one broke off. So just going to clean up all the weeds for the most part, not being too careful. It's the big chunks. And then I'm going to mulch on top. I'm going to still leave these tulips because they still got a lot of green on them. And the ones over there too. so much better. Oh, and that's going to help keep the moisture in too and keep the weeds down. I like it. And a tip, which I didn't say before, but wearing these nitrile gloves when you do weeding to keep them dry. For the Pacific Northwest, we have so much rain and wet soil, but when you're doing bark, it keeps the slivers out because I hate bark slivers. I just wanted to take a moment and look at this beautiful knockout rose that is coming into a bloom. It does have, though, because I am not a very good rose gardener, some saw flower damage, or saw fly damage. There's little marks on here. And I came through last night and found the little caterpillars. They're little green caterpillars that will grow bigger. And I squished a bunch of them. So hopefully I got most of them, but I have to keep, oh, here's one. Can you see it? It's right there, teeny, teeny, tiny. So I just squish it and get rid of it instead of spraying. But it's really, really beautiful, beautiful rose, and it should bloom most of the summer. Now on to the new perennial bed. I'll do same thing. Just do a easy weeding and then top dress it with the mulch. It's amazing what a little mulch will do. Take a look and see how pretty the flower beds look now. Look at that. So much better. Even though that dirt had a lot of compost, it just really dried out. And I didn't thin out the poppies yet. I just couldn't bring myself to thinning it. It looks so good. And the bumble is still going after that salvia. And I mulched a little bit down here as well. Didn't complete it yet, but I'm going to put some more stuff in here. And here's that upper bed. All nice and mulched. Looks lots better. Can't wait to get some more plants in here. In the meantime, when my husband got home, he decided to trench through our walkway here. The construction zone continues. So thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed my project today. And if you liked the video, remember to give it that thumbs up. And if you would subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate it. And I hope you all have a wonderful day and get out there and get some work done in your yards. So happy gardening. Bye-bye.